Hey, I'm excited and delighted to be back with a video today. If you're here for the very first time, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I have some Christmas vignette decor DIYs for you today, and I am going to be decoupaging some napkins from the Dollar General. All right. So if you're interested in seeing what I have created, I suggest that you keep on watching. All right, for the very first DIY, I have these napkins. These are some beautiful napkins from Dollar General. They are so stunning, only $1, and they had about two, I do believe, other designs. One for $1 and then a bigger napkin for $2. Well, not a bigger napkin, but it's just a rectangle shaped napkin. Well, what I'm going to do here is, get them out of the pack so that you can see exactly what we're working with, all four sides, okay? And I'm going to take this cute little shelf sitter here from Dollar General. It was $1, but I did get it for 50% off. And I am going to decoupage a piece of the napkin. Now, I painted this little indention white. It did have a saying on it for the summertime, but we are going to go ahead and get this napkin decoupaged. Okay, so keep on watching. All right, so for the second DIY, I'm going to take this little cutting board from the Dollar General. It was $1. This is a very, very good buy, great find, and the quality of this cutting board is superb. And I am going to use the back side. This will now be my front side, and I am going to paint just the squared piece. I'm going to leave the handle in the natural state. And we're going to paint it white so that way the background of the napkin, anything that's peeping through the background of the napkin, it will blend in very, very easily and nicely, okay? Now, if you are using a different color of board or wood or whatever, you want to make sure that you paint it if necessary. If you don't want to paint it, you want to make sure you want to cut it all the way around the edges, fuzz it out really, really good with just the actual picture. You don't want to see any coloring like white in the background because it's going to show and it's not going to look like it's married into the actual material that you're using. And so we're going to just get this picture that I cut out and get this Mod Podge down. I'm just so tongue-tied, y'all. Forgive me. Anyhow, anyway, we're going to get this Mod Podge down. You don't need a whole lot of Mod Podge, especially with the napkins, because it's thin, very, very thin and soft, and very, very easily to tear. So you want to definitely place it down where you want it. And I like to just kind of gently pat it with my fingertips and get it in. And then we're going to sand down the edges. Okay? Keep on watching. All right, I absolutely love how this turned out. So adorable, okay? Number 3, we have this little house frame here from the Dollar Tree. As you notice, I'm keeping everything in this neutral state because I have some things in my kitchen that's neutral. A lot of my vignettes are neutral. Out my trays and things like that, they're neutral. So I like to kind of keep it, in that state. But we're going to switch it up a bit later on as we get into more DIYs for the holiday season, and do some different color vignettes, okay, trays and things like that. So I painted that little surface white. I'm going to use a small amount of Mod Podge, and we're going to take the piece of the napkin that we're going to use and get this down. Now, I've only used 2 napkins in total here today, not all of both of the napkins. And I am just going to place this down. I like using a dry sponge, as you have seen me do in the other projects, just to press it in. And then I like to go back with a little bit of heat. Sometimes the heat is necessary, sometimes it's not. But I do like to make sure it's dry before I put my fingers all in it as I'm sanding down, because the tissue is thin and it will lift up or even tear, okay? So I am thoroughly enjoying creating these projects, and I love how all of them turned out. It's been a minute since I have been in my craft room. Some of you may know that we were affected by Hurricane Helene. And I tell you, this hurricane came through and it surprised everybody in this upstate where I live, because these people have never been through anything like this. Well, not all of them. I would say just the people that's from this area. They've never experienced anything like this before. So it was very, very devastating. People were so not prepared because they didn't know what to prepare for. And so all I could do was just pray and keep the faith and encourage my community. A lot of them were new to this. And all I can say is I'm so grateful to God that our power was restored after being without power for 5.5 days. We're so grateful that we have our power back, and others in our community. But there's so many more that still do not have power as I speak right now. But nevertheless, God is amazing. Okay. So let's get into DIY number 4. This little tree, this one of the ornaments, and I painted it white to have that background. We're going to do the same technique, and I didn't paint the little stick part because I didn't want that painted, and then we'll finish up the project. So keep on watching. And again, thank you to all of you that just continuously kept in touch. Some of you checked on me and my family daily. Some of you checked on me and my family, maybe 2 times, 1 time, just however many times you did. I am so grateful. Let me know that, you kept us in your thoughts and your prayers. And I have built a family here on YouTube. And I'm still kind of emotional because it's just been a time, having folks to deal with something like this that has never, ever, ever experienced it. And so, again, I'm grateful to you all that text me, called me, emailed me, messaged me through Facebook or Instagram or just whatever means, left me a message and a comment underneath my post letting you know what was going on. Thank you all so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so very much. It truly means a lot. Now, I am going to take a tumbling tire block and glue this little Christmas tree down, and that's going to be it for this. Simple and easy, but I absolutely think this is so stinking cute. I really, really do. And I have fun, y'all, getting back into that craft room, creating DIYs for you and myself. Okay? Yes, so cute. Now we're down to the last one, but it's not the least one. It's probably my favorite one. But I have this little planter here. And this planter actually came with some beautiful greenery in it from the Dollar General. And I took the florals out to create something else. And we're just going to get this designed And keep on watching. Now, there's no Mod Podging in here, but y'all knew, oldest but goodest, I had to throw a planter in here because a vignette is not a vignette without some greenery, baby. Okay? So keep on watching. Oh, how I love a beautiful planter. This turned out so beautiful and very easy to create for yourself. So if you like anything that you see here today, you saw 5 easy high-end DIYs all on a budget for Mod Podged DIYs. Yes, because I know a lot of you like Mod Podge and some of you it's new to you. And it's simply easy once you take your time and get used to exactly what it is that you're Mod Podging. Okay? Now, if this is your type of content, consider joining the family. Subscribe and hit the bell as well. And let me know down in the comments below if you like Mod Podging or if you like anything you've seen here today. Okay? All right, let's take a final look at all of these. And you have to stay tuned because in a coming up video, I will be showing you how I style the vignettes. So stick around and stay tuned. So let's see the final reveal. Keep on watching.